What happens when a kitty passes from this life to the next? It's filled with milk and catnip and all the luxuries a cat could possibly enjoy. Hear the story of Catnipping Green as we celebrate 20 years of Irish drinking songs for cat lovers. This is Folk Songs and Stories number 302.
Welcome to Folk Songs and Stories. Join Marc Gunn as he shares the stories behind indie, Celtic, and folk music, plus simple tips for sustainable living. Listen and celebrate the heart of folk music.
Dockside one evening so fair, view the salt waters and take the salt air. I heard an old fisherman singing a song. Oh, take me away, boys, my time is not long. Wrap me up in me oilskin and blankets, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates. I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Fiddler's Green is a place I've heard tell, where fishermen go if they don't go to hell, where the weather is fair and the dolphins do play, and the cold coast of Greenland is far, far away. Wrap me up in me oilskin and blankets, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates. I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. The skies are all clear and there's never a gale. Fish jump on board with one swish of their tail. Relight your leisure, there's no work to do, and the skippers blow, making tea for the crew. Wrap me up in me oilskin and blankets, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates. I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Now when you're in dock and the long trip is through, there's pubs and there's clubs and there's lassies there too, and the girls are all pretty and the beer is all free, and there's bottles of rum growing on every tree. Wrap me up in me oilskin and blankets, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates. I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Someday on Fiddler's Green. Now I don't want a harp nor a halo, not me. Just give me a breeze and a good rolling sea, and I'll play me old squeeze box as we sail along, with the wind in the rigging to sing me a song. Wrap me up in me oilskin and blankets, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates. I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Wrap me up in me oilskin and blankets, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates. I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green.
Welcome to Folk Songs and Stories. I am Marc Gunn. I am a Celtic musician out of Atlanta, Georgia, and host of the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast, and I'm a cat lover, as you'll hear later in the show. This show is for fans of my music, and if you're new to the show, please subscribe. You can do that at pubsong.com, or just send me an email to follow@celtfather.net, and if you have a cat picture, send it in. Remember to vote for your favorite song on Irish Drinking Songs for Cat Lovers. I'm just trying to compile, find out what your favorite songs are. You can do that over on Patreon. There's a poll over there. So go on over. And while you're over there, you can listen to the music, including Bandcamp, where it is also streaming. Let's do some upcoming shows. We have July 19th, I'll be at Fiddler's Green Coffeehouse concert series here in Atlanta. July 31st through August 3rd, Gen Con in Indianapolis. August 28th through September 1st, Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia. September 24th through 28th, Harrodsburg, Kentucky. I'll be at ALEP 6, which is the Hobbit gathering I love so much. October 17th through 19th, I'll be at MultiVerse in Peachtree City, Georgia. November 8th, I'll be at IrishFest Atlanta with my daughter, Inara. And December 7th, I'll be at Nerdy Wonderland at the Lost Druid in Avondale Estates, Georgia. I have so much. I should have some more shows coming. I'm back into the booking as I'm recording this, so cross fingers and whatnot. In the meantime, so I host the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast, and every week I ask you to vote for your favorite songs and tunes. Well, the song that comes up, the songs I've been featuring the past few weeks actually are some of those great songs. And this next one is one that I voted for. It is Socks in the Frying Pan, Ireland's Struggle. It's from their album Waiting for Inspiration.
Forgive me for my shame, the wrongs of dear old Ireland, the oppression and the pain. There's men that fight for freedom, but I fight for love. My son was taken early and killed near Holy Grove, a martyr for his country. He met with violent death, and I swore to God Almighty I pledge him my last breath. So here I stand beside the men in the echo of the guns, their 1916 rising. It's a fight for my son. Now I am of low station, in birth and life in long. This struggle's worth its waiting, the body's sure to fall. But regardless of the danger, I'll smuggle guns and bombs past British troops now stationed round streets where I was born. It was dark and I was fearful. In a din of smoke and fire, I shot an English soldier, his head above the wire. But I did not see my Michael, no ghost nor spirit rise. I'd have wept through all the fighting if custom let me cry. Bombarded to our places, with the buildings crashing round. Oh, but none among could face it, surrender to the crown. But words of consternation of children on the ground face it, so we put our weapons down. Now marching to our faith with our lives no longer bound to time and respiration. A flood of memories now, my child, I'll soon be with you. If God of light allows, freeze this darkened history of Ireland's struggle now.
If you enjoy this podcast, please show your support. Join me on Patreon. You can do it for free, actually. Just sign up there. It's where I post my blog and all sorts of information. If you want to find out more about it, send an email to follow@celtfather.net. But if you actually pay to join the club, you're going to get a whole bunch of bonus items. You might even get a free cat. No, probably not. But you will get cat pictures. I did post a bunch up there as well. So go check it out. And if you enjoy me while I travel, I do Celtic Invasion vacations. So come check it out as well. Once again, it is the 20th anniversary of Irish Drinking Songs for Cat Lovers. So I am sharing some songs and a podcast episodes, actually, from my past, basically. I did a podcast called Cat Lovers Podcast. It was the, I think, first podcast I ever released back, I think I looked it up as April 28th, 2005. And there was a lot of great music on and funness that I was doing. And you get to hear it all right now. This is unedited, just the way I released it back in 2005, except it's in this podcast. Enjoy. Warning. Listening to the following podcast may mean you are pussy whipped. I know I am. Coming, Tiziano. Welcome to the Cat Lovers Podcast, Episode 4. My name is Marc Gunn, and I am a cat lover. This has been a very exciting week for me because all the recording for Irish Drinking Songs for Cat Lovers is finished, and Ari is currently mixing the CD to finish it all up. In fact, I have one of the preview tracks. This is a rough mix that he sent me last night, and it just sounds so good. That I think you should stick around and listen to that at the end of the show. I want to start off with a story that happened last week, because last week I was in the mood to play Risk, and it's been a long time since I played any board games, but the mood struck me, so I decided to go for it, or at least I planned to. And instead I left the game on the dinner table closed and unused as I went to bed. Okay, as I was lying in my bed trying to go to sleep, I heard a sound at the front of my apartment. I ignored it at first, but 5 minutes later I heard it again. I thought I'd better check on this, because those cats of mine can get into quite a bit of trouble if you don't look after them. I went into the other room, and there were my two cats sitting on the dining room table. Risk was neatly opened. It wasn't like they were decimating the game or anything. In fact, it was as if they were opening it to play a serious game of Risk. I mean, it was nicely organized. The board was open, the dice were on the table, the cards were out. There was even a box of pieces open and sitting ready to be used. And wasn't it just in the last Cat Lovers podcast that I read the signs that your cat was plotting world domination? I don't remember Risk being on that list. So either they were using the board game to plot world domination, or my second guess was Torre was all prepared to whoop Tiziano's butt in a game of Risk. Whatever the case, it was highly amusing, and I look forward to more fun stories about my cat's world domination. Alright, this week I got a new feature. It's called the Cat Lover Websites. I want to feature some websites that I find good, useful, entertaining, whatnot. The first is Alley Cat Allies, which is a national non-profit clearinghouse for information on feral and stray cats. For more than a decade, Alley Cat Allies has advocated trap, neuter, return, the most effective and humane method to reduce feral cat populations. Visit alleycat.org for more information. Next is the Cat Fanciers Association. At their site, you'll find information on cat shows, cat breeds, and cat care, and a showcase of top winning cats. You'll also learn the latest news about the CFA on this website and a tour of their history, structure, and goals, as well as the latest issue of their free online magazine, Fancy Muse, and the Fancy Classifieds, your perfect one-stop shopping place for all your feline needs, where you'll also find a small ad to Irish drinking songs for cat lovers. You can go to cfainc.org for more information, or you can visit the show notes at catmusicblog.com. Last up is The Daily Kitten, where The Daily Kitten publishes a new kitten picture every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Visit dailykitten.com to see some of the cutest little kitties around. Cat humor. Cat bathing as a martial art. A. Know that although your cat has the advantage of quickness and lack of concern for human life, you have the advantage of strength. Capitalize on that advantage by selecting the battlefield. Don't try to bathe your cat in an open area where he can force you to chase him. Pick a very small bathroom. If your bathroom is more than 4 feet square, I recommend that you get in the tub with your cat and close the sliding glass doors as if you were about to take a shower. A simple shower curtain will not do. A berserk cat can shred a 3-ply rubber shower curtain quicker than a politician can shift positions. B. Know that a cat has claws and will not hesitate to remove all the skin from your body. Your advantage here is that you are smart and know how to dress to protect yourself. I recommend canvas overalls tucked into high-top construction boots, a pair of steel mesh gloves, an army helmet, a hockey face mask, and a long-sleeve flak jacket. C. Use the element of surprise. Pick up your cat nonchalantly, as if to simply carry him to his supper dish. Cats will not usually notice your strange attire. They have little or no interest in fashion as a rule. D. Once you are inside the bathroom, speed is essential to survival. In a single liquid motion, shut the bathroom door, step into the tub enclosure, slide the glass door shut, dip the cat in the water, and squirt him with shampoo. You have begun one of the wildest 45 seconds of your life. E. Cats have no handles. Add the fact that he now has soapy fur and the problem is radically compounded. Do not expect to hold on to him for more than 2 or 3 seconds at a time. When you have him, however, you must remember to give him another squirt of shampoo and rub like crazy. He'll then spring free and fall back into the water, thereby rinsing himself off. The national record for cats is 3 latherings, so don't expect too much more. F. Next, the cat must be dried. Now, novice bathers always assume this part will be the most difficult, for humans generally are worn out at this point and the cat is just really getting determined. In fact, the drying is simple compared with what you have just been through. That's because by now the cat is permanently affixed to your right leg. You simply pop the drain plug with your foot, reach for your towel, and wait. Occasionally, however, the cat will end up clinging to the top of your army helmet. If this happens, the best thing you can do is shake him loose and encourage him toward your leg. After all the water is drained from the tub, it is simply a matter to just reach down and dry the cat. In a few days, the cat will relax enough to be removed from your leg. He will usually have nothing to say for about 3 weeks and will spend a lot of time sitting with his back to you. He might even become psychoceramic and develop the fixed stare of a plaster figurine. You will be tempted to assume he is angry. This is usually not the case. As a rule, he is simply plotting ways to get through your defenses and injure you for life the next time you decide to give him a bath. But at least now he smells a lot better. Once again, Irish Drinking Songs for Cat Lovers is the CD that I am recording. The CD is due out in October of this year. And there are a lot of people who have gone to my website at catdrinkingsongs.com to offer their support and make a donation to help me reach the goal of, well, the final price tag on the CD is looking like about $6,000, and this is a total vanity project. So I really greatly appreciate the help of everyone who has given a little bit of money to help me achieve this goal. And these are the people that I'd like to thank this week. Lenora Davidson of Things Celtic at thingsceltic.com. Ashley Crawford, Kim Lambert, Dorothy Washburn, Holly Hill, Teresa Pittman, John Wohlers, Michele Pianta from Italy, Joshua Summit, Patrick Patterson, and Zia King of Fifth House Candles. You can find a link to her website at catdrinkingsongs.com, or actually in the show notes at catmusicblog.com. Thank you very much for all your support. I hope others out there will consider donating some money to help me pay for this album, because I don't have the money. I'm now trying to do music full time, and we'll see if this thing's going to make or break me. But I do thank you all for your support, even just for listening to the podcast and telling your friends about the Cat Lovers podcast. It's something short, simple, and I have a lot of fun doing it. You can also vote for us at Podcast Alley, which would be greatly appreciated to get the name out and about. Now I want to do some music from the upcoming CD, Irish Drinking Songs for Cat Lovers. This song today is Catnipping Green. I wrote this song. It was based on the Irish folk song Fiddler's Green. It imagines what a life would be like in cat heaven, where everything is perfect for a cat, worshipped and adored, sleeping, eating, sleeping, and to live out eternity. Again, if you'd like to find out more about the Cat Lovers Podcast, visit catmusicblog.com, and please tell your friends to drop by, listen, and I'd also like some feedback. If you have any thoughts about the podcast, or if you want to contribute anything, please drop me a line and let me know what that is, because I could use some feedback. It's always nice to hear if you like it, don't like it, what's new, and whatnot. So thank you very much, and here is Catnipping Green by Marc Gunn and the Dubliners Tabby Cats. One evening so fair, to pounce on small crickets and chase birds in the air, I heard an old tomcat singing a song, lying in catnip that's mine before long. Wrap me up in a fresh bed of catnip, no more in my house I'll be seen. Just tell me, old litter mates, it smells good and tastes great, I'll see you someday on Catnipping Green. Catnipping Green is a place I've heard tell, where kitty cats go and their 9 lives spell, where the sunbeam is warm and the bird wings are frayed, and there's nary a pussy cat brown that's been spayed. Wrap me up in a fresh bed of catnip, no more in my house I'll be seen. Just tell me, old litter mates, it smells good and tastes great, I'll see you someday on Catnipping Green. When you're locked up inside and your humans leave too, there's mices that scuttle and laces on shoes. There's bubbles of catnip that blow around freely, and the faucets have milk that turn on when you sing. Wrap me up in a fresh bed of catnip, no more in my house I'll be seen. Just tell me, old litter mates, it smells good and tastes great, I'll see you someday on Catnipping Green. Plenty to climb and no vets to impale, and you pounce on a fishbowl with a flick of your tail. We lie at your leisure and clean your fur too, though I guess that's no different than you normally do. Wrap me up in a fresh bed of catnip, no more in my house I'll be seen. Just tell me, old litter mates, it smells good and tastes great, I'll see you someday on Catnipping Green.
want a human to dote over me. Or maybe a neck, well then I'll leave for the green. And other cats will sniff the catnip on my paws, and meow as they pounce on me, sing the song. Wrap me up in a fresh bed of catnip, no more in my house I'll be seen. Just tell me, old litter mates, it smells good and tastes great. I'll see you someday on Catnipping Green. Wrap me up in a fresh bed of catnip, no more in my house I'll be seen. Just tell me, old litter mates, it smells good and tastes great. I'll see you someday on Catnipping Green.
Catnipping Green, of course, is based on the song Fiddler's Green, and this version features me on autoharp and vocals, April Porter on penny whistle, Ari Koinuma on bass, piano, and mandolin, and Sarah Dynan sang background vocals. Thank you so much for listening. I want you to stay subscribed because I have some fun stuff coming. It's going to be a bit more interactive, and it's going to be just great. I can't wait to share it with you. The story it's building. I actually finished the first season of this. Once this series is complete, then I'm going to start this first season of something new and exciting right here on Folk Songs and Stories. I'll talk to you again next week. Sláinte. Thank you for listening to Pub Songs and Stories. This episode was edited by Mitchell Peterson, and you can follow and listen to the show on my Patreon or wherever you find podcasts. Sign up to my mailing list to learn more about songs featured in this podcast and discover where I'm performing. Remember, reduce, reuse, recycle, and think about how you can make a positive impact on your environment. Have fun and sing along at pubsong.com.